All right, we are back for the third round of wrestling. Welcome back to HCTV. My name is Kyle Kreiser, joined by Mitch Sheeman. We're going to jump right into the wrestling. It's Hastings versus White Bear Lake as Blake Beisel quickly gets the takedown and takes down Isaac Kolstead from White Bear Lake. Blake Beisel, the number 8 ranked wrestler in AAA, gets right to a turn. Doesn't get any back points, but quick takedown and looks for that turn.
What a great start by Blake. Holy cow. And Kolsted's he's not a guy that's just lays down. He had a great match against Malmsbury that last one against Williams there.
Absolutely. That's the way you want to start a duel, right?
Yep.
You get your spark plug 106 pounder, go out there and just lay the foundation for other guys to wrestle hard. He's got a bar tilt locked up, hopefully getting back points. Kolstead fighting it hard. No points yet. It goes the other way, tries to get a little tilt with that arm bar. He's getting it now. He's got for sure a 3-point near fall here. And he's got it. Early 5-0 lead. Blake Beisel's been extremely impressive from this top position. We watched him last week wrestle Alan Kaler from Prior Lake and ride him out the entire second period.
And that was a nice little tilt there. It was a cheap tilt. He sucked him right back into those hips, squeezed the knees, got the 3 count. It was awesome.
8-0, 45 seconds left in the first period. Beisel right in on the action, working to a crossface cradle potentially, looking for a pin if he can lock it up. Kolstead extremely long and lanky. Can he bring him back? Readjust, looks for something else. Beisel's got a lot of ranked wins against kids like Parker Leiden, Gunnar Mullen, Peterson from Cannon Falls, and Morvari from Simley. He's got 4 ranked guys that he's beat. He's really, really done well this year and proved that he deserves to be in the top of the rankings.
And the other thing I like about him, especially this year, he's really keeping his head in it.
Yep.
I mean, every single match, he's going out there and he's thinking he can win. That match against Kayla last week, that's a top kid. I think I saw him in the national rankings.
Absolutely.
And it's no slouch, and he battled.
All right, after one, it's 8-0 Beisel. He chooses to go down in the second period, extend his lead potentially.
Watch him fire out here.
Goes right to an ankle by Kolstead.
Smart choice.
Looking to break him flat. We have the tale of 2 kids here in terms of their athletic build. We have a short, compact Blake Beisel and a longer, lankier Isaac Kolstead. You can see the length as a challenge, though, from that top position, right? Yeah. Quickly cuts through and gets that reversal. That was beautiful movement by Blake Beisel. 10-0, second period, 20 seconds into the second period. They're going to go out of bounds, get a fresh start. Coaches are asking him to cut him. He's going to give him the escape. It's now 10-1, back on their feet.
And I like to see if he can control that elbow into that fireman's. He's been hitting that beautifully.
One thing about Blake is we saw him up at the high school last year, well undersized, right? 90 pounds, 95 pounds, and this year he's all of 106. Lifted hard, got bigger. Nice blast double finish. Cuts him again. It's now 12-2. Staying out of that tie, out of that wrist tie. Another blast double, beautiful.
Wow, beautifully timed. Holy cow, he had him down, reaching, and he just came and exploded. That was awesome.
Goes right to the armbar, switches the armbar half. Looking to hopefully put him away here.
Now he's looking for big steps here. If he can get that shoulder through the ear, he can turn him.
Switches to that bar tilt again. He's going to bring him back, hopefully. 38 seconds left in the period. Up 14-2. With a 3-point near fall, that will do it.
Did he get it?
That will be it. They call blood time, but it doesn't matter. The match is over at 17-2 with the 3-point near fall. Hastings will get on the board with 5 points for the team score as we move up to 113 pounds. Hastings is going to throw out Mark Svoboda, 7th grader. Mark was brought up this year to start the season at 113 pounds. Wrestling Christian Carlson from White Bear Lake. I think this will be a really good match.
Yeah, I like Mark because he is aggressive. He's one of the more aggressive kids that we've had come through our middle school. And he's always, it seemed when he was with us, he was always attacking. Yeah. And I like that mentality.
Yeah, and so Mark starts off the year at 113 pounds. Creed Peterson cuts down from 120. Doesn't necessarily lose his spot, but it's kind of splitting time a little bit to see if Creed's successful at 113 pounds. But Mark's a young 7th grader, strong kid, wrestled for a long time, and he's a big move wrestler. You'll notice that on the mat.
And he's going up against Christian Carlson, who just wrestled against Mounds View. It was one of their lone victories. And this should be a good matchup.
I think a tale of two wrestlers here. Christian Carlson, very fundamentally sound. We saw him go out and just wrestle smart, score a lot from that front headlock position. Mark Svoboda, big thrower, looking to upper body. So we'll see what happens in this duel. Again, it's an early 5-0 lead for the Raiders.
Just had to explain. They were wondering, Kolstad ended up getting that tech. Had to go through it and just remind him that he was up by 15. That's why they ended the match. Once you're up by 15, you get that tech. 5 points goes to your team.
All right, here we go. We're at 113 pounds again. We got Christian Carlson. We got Mark Svoboda.
Play a little AC/DC before this match. I like that.
Getting pumped up, Coach?
Kind of. Although I'm a little outside this 113 weight class.
You were there back in 2nd grade, right?
It might have been 3rd.
Okay. Svoboda working the head hard. Carlson going underhook on the right side, looking to score. Carlson with a re-shot. Goes 3 in a row. Can he finish? Oh, beautiful scramble position. Mark goes try to go 3 in a row. Gets hips to hips with a whizzer trying to score, and he does. Early 2-0 lead for Mark Svoboda.
That would have been a fun thing to drop back to.
Yeah, Carlson played that safe, though, and kind of just let go of the single, didn't give up any more back points, which he potentially could have done.
Yep, and it was a smart move.
Dangerous position here for Mark Svoboda, trying to snake in a leg. He gets it, but you don't want to be in this position too long. Looking mat return. He gets it.
There we go.
1 minute left in the first period. It's 2-0 Mark Svoboda.
Working on those wrists.
Okay, one thing we might notice here is he wound up and tried to do a crossface. When you come out from way on the side and try to do a crossface, it's blatantly obvious to the referee. Carlson gets a penalty point on the illegal crossface. It's 2-1 Hastings.
You can be forceful with that, but you can't take it too far there.
You can't swing it like it's a punch.
Keeps coming up.
Under 30 seconds here. 2-1. Mark, nice mat return.
You know, and a lot of times that top guy, at that point, they let him go. You know, they concede that point, but Mark didn't. You know, he picked him up, used those hips, and brought him back under control.
Nice leg Turk. That was beautifully done by Mark.
Right on the edge of the mat.
See if he can keep him in bounds and possibly look for a fall.
He's got something locked up here,
He's got
Coach.
the grapevine in. He gets the pin with 6 seconds left. That was really nicely done by Mark. Having the mat awareness to know that you have to stay in bounds, and he does it.
I didn't see the transfer into that double grapevine. That was pretty slick.
All right, it's early 11-0 lead for the Raiders as we go to 120 pounds. For Hastings, we have Jack Bainbridge, an 8th grader who doesn't wrestle like an 8th grader.
No.
He's been lights out this year with only 2 lone losses. He's got over 15 wins on the year. He's going against Dove Nathanson from White Bear Lake. We saw Dove wrestle in the first match. He had some really nice shots in the first match, just couldn't finish. The strong kid, he's a goer. We've seen him wrestle for a long time at the middle school level. Jack, he's a pinner.
Yep.
All right, he's tough on top. We saw it in the first match against Swenson. It was a close match. He opened him up by getting some back points in the second and then in the third as well. Here we go, 120 pounds, Bainbridge, Nathanson.
And one thing that you're going to see on this match is you're going to see somebody kind of running around the outside, just communicating what the coaches want Dov to see, and make sure that he gets that coaching still.
Yep. Nice shot by Jack.
Good
Clears
stop.
out. Good attack so far. Love to see this by wrestlers when you're attacking, re-attacking, and going after each other. No score, 30 seconds into the match at 120 pounds here. Little slide by attempt by Bainbridge. Nice shot. Single comes up with it, That was beautiful.
That was awesome.
He got him reaching a little bit.
Yes, yes. I was just about to say that.
Snakes in the leg here. Going to call potentially dangerous from that tripod position.
You know, and I think on the feet is definitely somewhere where Jack has improved. He's been a great guy to wrestle on top, but on the feet he's definitely improved his technique there.
Yeah, I would agree with you. He's been working a lot with Luke Rao in the summer. Luke is a coach off to the side with the gray shirt on, former Wisconsin Badger wrestler, and he's really working hard on his feet because everyone knows that Jack's tough on top, but he had to get a little bit better on his feet. 58 seconds left. It's 2-1. I think it should be 2-0. Am I correct, Coach?
I believe so.
Got an arm bar position. Nathanson's kind of battling this tough. Builds his base back to it.
Good movement on bottom, but Jack's really he's following really nice, staying in those armpits, really keeping him under control.
Jack's got one leg in. He's going to try to get both of them and stretch him out. 35 seconds left, looking for a turn.
Can he get that half Nelson in? By extending those legs, he's putting more pressure on those hands. And it starts, again, we've talked about it the last two matches. It really does wear on you.
All right, with 15 seconds left, Bainbridge has got a 2-1 lead. Nathanson just does not stop moving, does he?
No.
He's an absolute goer.
And I wonder if he's been told by his coach to watch out for that cradle.
Could be. All right, at the end of one, it is 2-0. Hastings defers. Is White Bear Lake's choice. Okay, he goes back down.
He's got to stop this first move. If he can flatten Dav out, then maybe he can move into his offense there.
Wisely chops in an arm. He's got an arm bar from this position, looking to score. You know, Jack started off the year at 126 pounds, cut down to 120. And since we've seen him at 120 pounds, he looks like a big wrestler.
Yes.
Oh, he's got a cradle locked up. This is tight. He's going to readjust here, try to flatten out those shoulders. His bread and butter is that cradle.
Yep.
See if he can flatten out Nathanson.
And he's just a strong eighth
He gets
grader.
the pin. Yeah. Wow. Jack Bainbridge continues to wrestle with a ton of confidence and gets the pin for the Raiders. It's 17-0 Raiders going into 126 pounds. For White Bear Lake, we have Ali Sharif. And for Hastings, we have Skylar Little Soldier. Skylar is a freshman. She's currently ranked number 7 in the United States of America for women's wrestling. She's a skilled wrestler. We saw her in the first match take a tough loss to a Mounds View senior. We're going to see if she comes back with some redemption here in this match.
But she's a great technician. She's always had awesome technique. She stays in good position, and she really knows she understands what she's good at and takes advantage of it at different times.
In a front headlock position here, looking to score. Simple go behind, she gets the takedown. And again, you want these rebound matches, right? So if you lost a match in the first round, you're looking to rebound, get back on the winning track, and build that confidence. Skylar's another kid who started off the year, up a weight class, cut down, and you can see that she looks like more of a natural 126 pounder.
For sure.
Early 2-0 lead for Little Soldier here. She's got a tight crossface.
Crossface. And it's very aggressive, but at the same time, she keeps it legal each time.
She's got a leg Turk in here, trying to bring that chin over the top and get a quick little turn. Doesn't get it. Minute left.
She's got to jam that right arm forward just to flatten out, get him on his armpit. That way she can pull him over and be able to get those back points.
We got 50 seconds left in the match here. Skylar riding tough on top. She's up 2-0. Looking for a potential turn. Going both legs in on the edge of the mat. Treef not really looking to improve here.
This guy's going from one thing to another. She throws that leg in, and she's going for that half Nelson. She's going for that Turk. We saw her on the crossface earlier. She's taking what she's getting, and that's what good technicians do.
Mm-hmm. We saw her in this position last week against a tough Prior Lake kid. And it was a close match going to the third period. She got on top, and she turned him and pinned him. This is where she excels. She's really good in this position.
Yes.
She's got both legs in, punching in power half.
There's that half.
She's hopefully going to get some back points here.
She's got to work her hips.
She's got it.
On top here.
Now with 10 seconds left, I'm going to see if she's going to hop out and try to get the pin, try to flatten them out. Wisely gets the leg out of there. See if she can get that pin. There's short time, 3 seconds left. Time is expired. She gets the 3 near fall, though. It's 5-0 after 1. White Bear Lake's choice. He defers, goes to Skylar. It goes back top.
Now, Coach, you were a person who used to ride legs, correct?
Correct.
How hard is it to get those legs out on that half Nelson and shift those hips on top?
You know, I think it starts with a good breakdown, right? So you can see right there, chop and jam bust. If you have a good breakdown, you can slip those legs in, which is what she does right off the whistle. Getting back points. But if you don't have a good breakdown, it's pretty hard to snake them in, especially if they know that you're going to ride legs.
Yes.
She gets another 3-point near fall, goes back to that power half.
And if she can get the points here, see, it's that shift right there.
Dropping that elbow down.
Yes. That was textbook there.
Nicely done by Skylar. Little Soldier gets the pin, extends the lead to 23-0. As we go to 132 pounds, we have Caleb Fulstrom for the Hastings Raiders, a young athletic kid who really battled in that first match against a tough Mounds View freshman. For White Bear Lake, we have Michael McCormick. I think this is going to be a good one. You see 2 athletic kids going at it.
Yep.
Caleb would like to get a win here to build some confidence. He took a tough loss against a Mounds View kid, and I know he's got to get back on the winning track.
Yeah, a nice win would do that.
Tries to go slide by, nothing doing. Both wrestlers pretty stout here. You know, Coach, we were curious to see if Hastings was going to throw out their varsity starters in this match, and it looks like so far they're going for it.
Yeah.
I think they might realize the importance of the section seating, right, in every single match here. Go slide by, nice finish by Caleb Fulstrom. Oh, and right to his back. Let's see if he can get some back points on this. Nice leg Turk. Wow, with one arm, he's getting those back points pretty easily.
Just needs to go a little bit further. If he can elevate his leg, elevate the Bears' leg a little bit there.
Gets the 3 near fall, though, and it's a 5-0 lead after about a minute in.
And just like that, you can score 5 points.
Yeah. Fulstrom's only a sophomore. Relatively new to wrestling, started in 7th grade. Another Turk. Let's see if he can get the turn here. He's got to elevate that chin, see if he can swim him over the top. I love always keeping his chest nice and high. If he can swim that arm over a little bit.
But look at him reach with that left hand, trying to grab that mat, pull him forward. I like the technique there. We just need a little bit more lift on that leg, bring that chin over, and he'll score. There he is again.
No back points yet on that. 25 seconds left. Still got a 5-0 lead. Pulls him back on. That's good to see mat awareness like that.
I like that. I like that. That was a kid who's been on this mat before.
Kind of a half butcher position, kind of catching a good position. See as he rolls through. Got those arms trapped. He gets the pin.
And that's great for Caleb's confidence there. Just to trust the process, trust that he's still a great wrestler. Just working through it.
All right, 29-0 after 132 pounds. Hastings extends its lead, and we got Derek Steinke coming up. Derek's taking on Tyler Brock from White Bear Lake. It's fun to see Derek out here tonight. He's been slowly working his way down to 138 pounds. Last year he was a 106 and 113 pounder. Put on some pounds, some muscles, working hard. Had to cut down to 138 pounds to crack this lineup behind Rout and Erickson. And it's so good to see him. He had a tough opponent in the first match with Javen Kaufman. Looking to get on the right track with Tyler Brock here. Tyler Brock's a tough kid, though. This will be a good match. Brock deep on a shot. Tries to go push-pull in this position. Nothing yet. Steinke faces him. Good balance by Steinke. See if he can get out of this position here. And he finishes the takedown. 2 for Brock. Looks to go crossbody ride. Sucking in that far wrist, possibly a guillotine position.
Look for his new start here. We want a fresh start. Get that leg out. Start fresh. Look where we're at.
You get a fresh start.
Yeah,
Good call there, Coach.
And now we saw him throw that leg in on that left side. One thing that I would want to do is make sure that left elbow stays tight to his hip.
You know, and if you're Derek here, you know the leg's coming in.
Yep.
So you gotta plan for that. You gotta catch it coming in. You know, one thing, whenever you're losing weight and you're going down to a weight class, it takes time to adjust. Your body has to adjust. So there's a little bit of a learning period for Derek here. But Brock riding tough on top, got that armbar trapped across his body. Derek looking to improve. Swims his arm out. Here comes the leg again. Rolls through. Nothing yet.
He caught his arm.
Oh, he did get it on the guillotine. He's in dangerous position here.
As he tried to roll through, Brock was able to catch that arm. This is a tough spot. 50 seconds left. Let's see if Derek can hold on.
It's hard to tell from this angle that he got that leg in and trapped that arm.
Yeah. It was
Derek fights through in the reversal. What a turn of events. Keep your hips up here. Ooh, nicely done by Brock.
No, that
back to his feet for the escape.
Wow.
It's going to be interesting to score this one here. Back to a double. Nice finish by Derek. Can he get it?
Wow,
rolls through for the headlock.
Give him
got
two
the arm
in
trapped. Can he finish it off here?
What a crazy
short
whirlwind.
time.
Watch the roll through.
Oh, what a scramble position. Derek stays on top. I have no clue how they're going to score this
Yeah,
here.
this will definitely be interesting.
Okay,
boom,
as
boom,
it
boom.
stands, it's 8-7. I think they're going to have to maybe check the score one more time. The referee is going to the head table. There was a flurry of events in about 30 seconds. It went from on his back to a reversal, to another reversal.
To on his back.
Yeah, well, to his feet. I mean,
Yeah.
it was hard to keep up. So we're going to see if they can sort this all out.
Well, I know Derek's has 8 because he was able to get the escape.
I think
Then he
the
had 3.
score is actually right. I think it should be 8-7 because he did have a near fall and then he got the reversal at the end. So it should be 7 for White.
The question is, did he get that reversal there? Did he give him the reversal at the when they're rolling through after that guillotine?
They did call the reversal for White Bear Lake. So I think the score is correct. I think it should be 8-7. We'll see though. Sometimes it's hard to tell from way up here what the score actually is. Hey, good wrestling by Derek,
wow.
though. Good wrestling by Derek, not quitting. He could have easily gave up on his back in that position.
One thing that helps is Derek is a very flexible wrestler.
Yeah.
You know, that guillotine is a tight move to be in, and he was able to somehow get out of it and come out of the first period with the lead here.
Tyler Brock chooses neutral second period. Derek's in on a shot. It's a dangerous position. This is a potential spladle. We got to be careful here.
And what's gonna?
Nothing yet. Did he get the takedown? He does
Give
get the
it.
2, but Derek's got a leg. This could be a scoring position for him. Careful not to give up that spladle. He's almost there. He hops over. And he gets the reversal. Nice job continuing to wrestle for Stanky. So it's 10-8 right now. Hard to keep track of this after, 50 seconds into the second period. Derek's going to a hard crossface, looking for that butcher position. He's tough here. Switches to a cradle. He's got that locked up pretty tight. See if he can bring him back. Slowly gets that cradle locked up. That's tight.
He's going to work that bottom knee in the side, try to flatten him out, and I think he had it there for a second.
Switches.
Adjust.
He's got 3 near fall, though. Be careful in this position.
That's tough.
Wisely clears up to his feet.
Brock being able to kick out of that, that was a strong kick.
13-9 now with under 45 seconds left in the second period. Boy, this one could be first one to 20 wins here. High crotch shot. Wow. Beautiful shot by Stanky. Now 15-9. Goes back to that butcher. He's walking around to see if he can score with this under 30 seconds.
He's got to lengthen him out.
That
keep
is
that
tight.
Far pin shoulder pin.
Gets the pin. Great wrestling by Derek Stanky. It's good to have him back in the lineup.
Yes, absolutely, and that's all mental there. You know, when you get put onto your back through a scramble in a tight move, and he didn't give up there, that was awesome to see.
Yeah, just great to see Derek back in that lineup as a kid who won, 25 matches last year.
Yep.
as an 8th grader and finally getting back in the lineup. That's great to see. All right, at 145, we have Josh Rout for Hastings going against Keyshawn Woods Lipscomb. We saw Keyshawn in the first match against Mounds View. Strong, physical kid, stays in good position.
Absolutely.
Against Joey Muhlstein. Ended up getting pinned, but it was a razor-thin lead. Josh Rout had a great first match against Joey Muhlstein. Came out victorious, but it was a close one.
Yeah.
Nice slide-by attempt by Josh. Nice shot. See if he can come up and finish. Woods Lipscomb is extremely stingy and tough to score on. We noticed that in the first match.
And Josh has always had a great shot. Even when he was down at the middle school, he had a great shot, great penetration step, and he got in tight. It's
Nice.
that, can he finish there on those takedowns? And that's something that I've seen more and more this year.
Beautiful setup. I love that shot. That was really nice.
And again,
well done.
It's that finishing step that I think he's now added to his repertoire. And that was a good word, by the way.
Well, and in the difference in that shot was he set it up, right?
Yes.
Versus just diving in. And when you're relentless on your attack, good things happen.
Yep.
Early 2-0 lead for Josh Rout. We're a minute into the first period. Keyshawn's up to his feet. It's 2-1. Gets the escape for White Bear Lake. In a front headlock position. Keyshawn looking to score here. Nothing yet. Josh is smartly grabbing onto that wrist. Not letting him tie it up. Nothing yet.
Nothing.
Good scramble position by Josh. Doesn't give anything
battling,
up.
Keep battling. Look where you're at.
Wow, good wrestling by Josh Rout.
And that's the difference
Savviness.
between very good wrestlers. Not giving up, even though he's got the upper hand in a position. Keep wrestling. Keep working for that better position. That was awesome.
Yeah. And just to have the mat awareness lane, I'm close to the edge. I'm not going to run off. With that, Woods Lipscomb gets into a high crotch position, deep on that shot. We've seen this position before. 4 seconds left. Don't give anything up here, Josh. Way to bail out. Nice re-attack. Nothing at the buzzer. What an exciting first period of attack, re-attack.
Then Lipscomb had a great shot. He was in there deep. But luckily, Josh has been able to get out of that position before.
Yeah, Hastings defers. Woods Lipscomb is going down. Rout's got an early 2-1 lead in this match. Chops in that arm. Looks for a turn.
Roll through tilt.
Yep, little
Just
trap arm tilt. What do they call it? A Vacaville roll. And he gets a pin off of it. You don't see that happen a lot.
No,
Wow, that was nice.
but he was able to keep that far leg lifted. I
Nicely
like it.
done. Josh gets the pin and extends the lead for the Raiders to 41-0. As we go to 152 pounds, we have for Hastings, Aiden Erickson, a returning state qualifier, going against Evan Eliason for White Bear Lake.
One thing with Aiden, here's our second sophomore. These two sophomores are great wrestling partners. My guess is they push each other in the room,
Yep.
and they're goers. And it's awesome to see them wrestling next to each other, back-to-back weights.
Cool. So it looks like they're going to forfeit to Aiden Erickson here. But you're right. To kind of go back to your point, you saw Josh and Aiden pushing each other in the practice room at the middle school level, and obviously they continue to do that at the high school. All right, Nolan Myers is up at 160 pounds here for the Raiders, a returning state qualifier, an all-conference cross-country runner, recent Apollo winner, excellent student athlete, kind of a model for that senior class. They're forfeiting to him as well, it appears, so now it's 53-0. As we go to 170 pounds, we'll see Rico Cooper for the Raiders going against Jackson Helko. All right. They are going to wrestle this match, which is good to see.
Yeah.
Rico had a really tough match in the first one. Wrestled a state-ranked kid from Mounds View, bumped up a weight class, darn near beat him. Got caught in a scramble position and pinned in the last 6 seconds.
Yeah, that was a crazy turn of events.
Yeah.
This is going to be again a match where Rico gets his bearings.
Yeah.
A lot like Derek, I hope.
Yep. So takedown escape, another takedown. It's quickly 4-1 within the first 15 seconds. Again, Rico trying to build some confidence after a tough first round loss. He cuts him again. It's 4-2 back on their feet. Another low ankle shot, kind of a half attempt. Gets the takedown yet again. It's 6-2.
With that shot, he's just got to keep that head up. You know, he was able to recover, but keep that head up on that low ankle shot.
Back to our feet at 6-3, gives the escape away again. Nice ankle pick, beautiful. A little bit about Rico Cooper. He is a ninth grade state qualifier, was 6th at the 9th grade state tournament. He is a cadet state champion wrestler as well. He also played varsity football as a wide receiver as only a sophomore. Extremely good athlete. He's only gotten better every single year. Goes ball and chain tilt to his back here, getting back points.
Did that ankle pick remind you of Trey Rogers at all?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, we talked about it earlier in the Mounds View match, but one thing I always respect about White Bear Lake is they never stop wrestling. They fight, they scrap, and they got some tough kids.
Big step here.
Got
that
the
first
arm bars.
step, awesome.
Trying to finish him off here with a double armbar position. He's going to look to sit through potentially in this position. This is a painful position to be in for the White Bear Lake wrestler. Way to fight off their back, though. He extends his lead to 14-3 here. Just under 15 seconds. Gets the reversal. Nicely done by Halko. Way to keep wrestling. It's 14-5. 10 seconds left in the first period. He's got a leg in.
And that armbar position that Rico had, that far arm just kind of went loose.
Yeah.
And that's the tough part about it. It gets really, really tight, but if that arm can somehow come loose, he can't come on top of you in reverse.
6 seconds left in the first period. Quickly gets an escape. Wow, that was quick. Up to his feet and turns away with a 1 second left. 15-5 now with 1 second left in the first period. That's, holy cow. Does he get to take out the buzzer? I should stop talking so soon.
Yeah, that
just
was
like that.
1.2 seconds.
Wow, nice ankle pick off the whistle. 17-5 after one.
And if
White Bear Lake to first.
If you're keeping track at home, that's the third match in a row that he's been able to, right off the start, hit that ankle pick.
Yeah. Another nice ankle pick. Wow. And he sets it up with beautiful movement, right?
Yes.
Just a little slide step to the right. Goes right into sinking a deep half Nelson. Let's see if he can finish him off here.
He's got to bring his that far shoulder.
There it is. With the pin in the second period. Rico Cooper gets the pin. It's now 59-0 going into 182 pounds. And again, we've talked about this in the first match. This is White Bear Lake's best kid. This is Matt Sloan, returning state qualifier. He's been in and out of the state rankings. He's a tough, tough opponent. He's going against Sam O'Connor, a senior from Hastings. Sam is just one of those guys that's a glue guy in your program. Always does the right thing. Good student athlete. Leads by example.
Yeah, good leader in the room.
Yeah, but he's going against a horse. White Bear Lake's best kid. But what an opportunity for Sam to win a match against a potentially state-ranked opponent.
Yep.
And also for sections. We talked about that numerous times, but if you can get a win against this kid, it helps your chances. Ooh, beautiful ankle pick by Sloan.
And Sloan, he's very familiar with wrestling. Being a freestyle Greco-Roman guy.
Yeah.
I know he's been at the Northern Plains. I believe he's placed there a couple times.
Yeah.
He's no stranger to success in this sport.
And as you just said, he has over 100 wins in his varsity career. You got to be pretty good to do that.
Yes.
Got blood time by Sam O'Connor here. It's a 2-0 lead for Matt Sloan of White Bear Lake. About 40 seconds into the match. Hey, I want to give a special shout out to HCTV. Thank you for tuning in today. We love having you with HCTV today. Always love having wrestling fans support wrestling in the state of Minnesota. And again, as a reminder for you guys, this is round 3 of the triangular. We will be done after this dual meet. And after this match, we have 3 matches left to go. We did mention this earlier in the broadcast, but White Bear Lake is going to be seeing Hastings again at the state preliminary tournament where they pair up 2 sections together. Section 3 and Section 4 are paired together with the COVID protocols. So this won't be the first go-around with White Bear Lake.
Absolutely not. And this is, even though White Bear Lake's no longer in our section, these 2 programs between Hastings and White Bear, we've seen each other several times. We've seen them quite a bit at the middle school. And then, back in the day in that Suburban East Conference, I saw them each year.
Yeah. Sloan riding tough on top. Got a 2-0 lead early on. Looking to get an armbar across, stretch out across the back. Sam fighting it tough. Stretches it across that back. That's pretty tight. Sam's got to turn and try to face him if he can. Under a minute, still 2-0. Sloan stretching it out. Tries to suck in that chin. Way to fight that, Sam, and get that arm
awesome.
back.
Come up to his knees now. He's got 45 seconds. Battle those hands on the chin. Try to post it and come up to your feet.
Oh, just runs him right over with that whip over. That was nice. Caught him flat-footed on his knees. Just ran him right over the top. 30 seconds left. See if Sam can fight this on the edge of the mat. Looks like that left shoulder's still a little bit of ways away.
Yep. Now he's a little high.
15 seconds. See if he can fight it here. Sloan's feet are still in the mat.
It's a long time to bridge here.
Yeah, it is. That's a tight move to be on. Gets the pin with 5 seconds left, and White Bear Lake's on the board. It's now 59-6 after 182 pounds.
Sloan made a great adjustment there at the end on the edge of the mat. He took that hand, he stretched it out, and that's what eventually got that second shoulder to fall down, because Sam fights.
Yep.
You know, he had a great bridge there, but once that hand went back, he was able to flatten him out.
We'll go to 195 pounds, where Hastings Raiders throw out Blake Clemens, a sophomore, coming back from an injury. It's, I believe it's only a second varsity match, going against Tommy Yoshida from White Bear Lake. We saw Blake in a match against Mounds View in the first round. Really tight 5-2 match. He ended up losing, but battled. Goes to a front headlock position, looking to score from here.
Get him down to his knees. There we go. Now score.
Oh, nothing yet. Spins behind, gets the 2. Smart, savvy wrestling by Blake Clemens.
He lost that chin, but he was able to get his arm into a kind of a short drag there.
Traps that arm across the back. This is a tight position. See if he can do something with it. He's got to keep his body weight on top of him.
That's where we like to thread the needle if you can.
Lowers his hips. That's smart. Just going to run him over the top.
Keep that arm.
Smart move by Blake Clemens.
Into that whip over.
Got the pin. Nicely done by Blake Clemens. That's a big confidence boost for a kid coming back off injury. Gets the pin for the Raiders. 65-6 is the team score after 195 pounds. We're going to go up to 220 pounds, where Tyler Miller is going to bump up and wrestle Theron Cartier. Tyler Miller's a junior. Been around the sport for a long time.
I remember in this gym, one of Tyler's biggest moments was in the 9th grade state team tournament. He threw a huge headlock and ended up sticking a kid to allow us to advance. I think it was on this same spot.
Really?
So yeah, it was pretty cool.
And Tyler is a big move guy. He's got a headlock, and there it is. Right on cue, coach. You called it. Tyler's got a headlock that's deadly. He's got it locked up tight. You don't see a lot of Hastings guys headlocking, but Tyler definitely has a good one.
He's been able to. The other thing that he uses is he's good at setting it up.
Yeah, the guy kind of walked into it a little bit. He's got a long way to battle with 1:25 seconds left. Hopefully Tyler can get the pin here.
Just needs to get that far shoulder. Once that goes, then he slowly walks it down.
Trying to keep a foot inbound so he can potentially get that pin. And he gets it. 54 seconds into the first period. He gets the pin. This should be a good one. I didn't see what they were going to do because Cameron Olson is going to be out of this dual meet. But they're going to wrestle Austin LaFleur up at heavyweight against White Bear Lake's Dimitri Hatsis. This will be a good one if Hatsis wrestles.
They're
going to forfeit against him.
He had a tough match that last one.
Yeah, maybe give him a little bit of a break. I get it. All right, match score will finish as 77-6 with the Raiders getting the victory. Hey, I want to thank all the wrestling fans out there for tuning in tonight on HCTV. Special thanks to HCTV as well to be tuning in. I want to give a shout out to our producer Hunter Pinky and Ian Andersack for making this production be possible. Thank you, wrestling fans, for a great night of wrestling. We'll see you next time.